What's up, YouTube? Today on XDA, I noticed that there was a nice new thread for the AT&T Galaxy Note 4 that somebody had found the over-the-air update for Marshmallow and managed to pull it from AT&T servers, find the links, all that good stuff. So what I've done is I've installed the update from my micro SD card in recovery, which still wipes the phone, same as ADB side loading would. And sure enough, though, it is on, get focus here, it is on Marshmallow now. Oops, sorry, I'm tapping stuff. Also, I apologize for this video if it seems rushed or if I stutter. I haven't really planned this out, it just came out. I wanted to get a video out there of what I've noticed is different and what I like about the new operating system. But as you can see, it is on Marshmallow. It is 6.0.1. Now, right off the bat, the first big change that I've noticed is AT&T has installed or enabled Wi-Fi calling for the Note 4 finally. Now, I don't have an active AT&T SIM card anymore. I just switched to Verizon last week and got a Note 5. But on my Note 5 through Verizon, Wi-Fi calling is extremely handy given the spotty service where I live, and the call quality is pretty good even on a 6 megabit connection. So I'm hoping it's the same for AT&T, but I have heard reports from those with LG phones that have it that it's kind of in and out. But we'll see what those with the Note 4 think. As for UI differences, there's a little bit of infinite shadowing on the icons. This isn't present on the Note 5, but I quite like the touch. Widget-wise, nothing major has changed. The app drawer is largely the same, except the widgets tab. So the widgets tab is now gone from the top, and they have added a Galaxy's Essentials. And all that does is it simply takes you to the Samsung store, and which I don't have a Samsung account installed right now, or logged into right now, but it's odd that it's there. The lock screen UI is largely unchanged. You still have the same circle sliders, that sort of thing that was present previously. The unlock effect is now in line with the Note 5 and the new S series. Good Lock UI is not baked in, and there's been leaks of Grace UX, the replacement for the current TouchWiz, and it's not baked into that either. But you can, from what I've read, install Good Lock by sideloading the APK, and it runs pretty well. Fingerprints are disabled if you run Good Lock, though, on the Note 4. I've yet to test it with the AT&T variant, but still. Notification center is the same blue. There's a Wi-Fi calling toggle. Get this to actually, there, nope. Sorry about this, I'm struggling looking through the viewfinder. Private mode's here. There's possibly some new toggles. It's been so long since I've used this, though, I can't remember what wasn't there originally. Another major feature that is new is the write on a turned off screen for memos that's present on the Note 5. Works exactly the same. Pull the stylus out, push it back in, and it saves your note to S Note. As you can see by that nice little screen off memo notification. So, other differences, I wanted, this is hard to do. Like I said, I apologize for this rushed video. I just wanted to get this out there and show you, those of you who might be thinking about side-loading this update, if what's new, and if you actually want to go through the trouble of doing it. Now, there have been reports that you can downgrade back to 5.1.1 if this isn't the final release, because if this is not the final release of the over-the-air update, you will not be able to get over-the-air updates on this build. So you would have to downgrade and retake all of the over-the-air updates until you get to 6.0.1. But people seem to speculate there's a good chance this is the final build. Now, the theme store is not present. They didn't add it. Why is beyond me. I guess they just kind of want to keep that feature specific to newer devices. the only way to get to widgets now is through the home screen editor. And in terms of widgets, they've done away with, well, they haven't done away with, they've actually added the usage manager, which honestly should have been in here way before. It shows your data usage, your battery with a time, and active apps. Speaking of the battery, I haven't had this update installed long enough to actually get a good gauge of battery usage. The phone was at 71% when I unplugged it almost an hour ago, and it's down to 63, and in that time, the screen's only been on for about 21 minutes with that, but I would consider it not a bad drop. But it's going to take a few days of use for the battery to optimize itself. I might have to do a factory reset, but doze is there. I'm going to see how it performs. I might install Greenify and enable aggressive doze and see what sort of battery performance I get, but I mean, the drop's not been too severe so far, so I'm kind of happy with that. But overall, it seems to be the major features that I've noticed. There's not a lot different other than hopefully optimizations towards battery life and performance. Everything's smooth so far, but it did completely wipe my phone when I updated, so that's probably a good reason none of my apps are on here anymore. But I guess I would have expected more UI changes than this. I may, after I finish this video, install Good Lock and see how it looks and performs on here. As for AT&T bloatware, it's your general suspects, all of the useless AT&T apps, Facebook, I believe Uber's on here, Samsung's Handcom Office 2014. It could be better, but it could be worse, I suppose. But I think that wraps it up. This is my quick look at Marshmallow and the AT&T Galaxy Note 6. Tell me what you think in the comments, and give it a try for yourself if you're feeling up to installing this through recovery booting. There are plenty of guides out there on how to do that, and the XDA thread would be the perfect place to start looking. So yeah.